So somebody sending me spell work. They messing with my sacral, my womb, my solar. They was doing third eye attacks. I felt that earlier. So now we about to tap in. Now we about to do a personal reading. I was trying to take a break a little bit. I was trying to watch something, but I guess we gotta tap in. I guess I gotta tap in to see who's sending me spell work right now. Because somebody's sending me spell work. And we're gonna find out who it is. So angels, ancestors, spirits of the divine white light. Angels, ancestors, spirits of the divine white light, please provide me with some insight. Who is sending me spell work? Who is attacking my womb, my solar, or my sacral plexus chakra? Well, 55 on the timer as I looked up. Who is attacking me right now? Current energy. Current energy only. Who is sending me spell work in currently right now? Who's doing spell work right now? Who is doing spell work on me? Current energy. Angels, ancestors, spirits of divine white light, light attribute only. A karmic friend. There's a karmic friend that's sending me spell work right now. Ex-boyfriend. A karmic friend and an ex-boyfriend. A karmic friend and their ex-boyfriend. A karmic friend and an ex-boyfriend. I just split the deck. A religious figure in the reverse. A mother energy. That's a witch or a warlock. That's a part of some gang, society, a club, organization. So there's a karmic friend, an ex-boyfriend, a religious figure, a mother energy, and a witch or a warlock that's a part of a gang, society, mob, or organization that's sending me spell work right now. And as soon as I tap into my energy, I hear the upstairs neighbors move. It's 5:11. They have not came out that room at all whatsoever. And as soon as I start doing a personal reading, I hear movements upstairs. So that's just confirmation. They may not be a part of it, but that's confirmation to me. All right, let's keep on going. This karmic friend. That's the wrong deck. Look, on the bottom of the deck, they out here trying to sacrifice you, but they actually sacrificing themselves untouchable. I'm going to take the message from the top of the deck. In your lane, trying to deny allegations and claims. In a coven, they not righteous, they lame. So they out here trying to sacrifice me, but they actually sacrificing themselves. They're in my lane trying to deny the fact that I'm spreading the truth about them. About this karmic friend and this ex-boyfriend, religious figure, this mother energy, this witch or warlock as a part of a gang, society, or an organization. What else? Wow, look, liberation. Freedom through surrender. You are breaking old chains. Yeah, I'm being freed from these people. Divine revelation. Truth are being revealed. Your spiritual sight expands. Confirmation with the notification. So I'm being liberated because I'm being freed and I'm getting divine revelation. I'm getting the truth is being revealed about these people that were out here trying to sacrifice me, and they actually sacrificing themselves. It says your peace bothers folks who feed on chaos. So my peace is bothering these people because they feed off of chaos. They want to be fan club, karmic copycats, copy paste and post stalkers, doppelganger gang. These are people who are copying me, want to be me. They want to be like me. They want to be my energy. They want to do what I'm doing. They want to possess my gifts, my powers. A fake Christian, wow. It said a fake Christian coven, secret shadow church sex cult out here harnessing energy from their followers and targeting divine energy. Because they fake. They're not real spiritual people. It says religious figure. This is a fake religious figure that's in a fake Christian cult. It's a sex group that they do secret shadow. It's a secret shadow church cult group. It says these evil entities are playing a sick trick with these karmics. They're playing with fire. Shedding skin. You're entering a powerful transformation. Embrace your rebirth. Yeah, I'm shedding my skin from these people. I'm letting them go. I'm releasing them. I'm going through a powerful a transformation. I'm going through a rebirth. And these people are wannabes. They want to act like they're going through some type of transformation and rebirth, but they're not. They out here sacrificing people that follow them and divine energy. One more, please. One more message. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. I said one more message and I got more than one. Let's move this over. So you're getting some truth and being revealed and you're at peace. They don't like that you're at peace. They out here trying to sacrifice you, but they want to be you. They're in your name trying to deny allegations and claims that they're a fake Christian cult group that doing sex magic on you and on people. Confirmation with the siren. And this fake cult church group that does sex magic, these evil entities are draining them. They're playing a trick on these people while you're out having some transformation and rebirth. It says ring around the posy, a ring around the rosy, a pocket full of posies, ashes, they all fall down, a complete collapse. They're having a complete collapse collective. This wannabe me fan club, fake Christian church coven sex group that are calling on evil entities, using lustful energy. Yeah, karma alignment. Justice and balance are being restored. Lessons are completed. They're learning karmic lessons. Your karma alignment. Karma's aligning. Okay. All karma resurfaces until you take responsibility for your past. These people need to take responsibility from their past. They're clinging on to the past, which is limiting their wings from unfolding. They're ignorant. And they're ignoring divine truth. And this is leading them through spiritual blindness and illusions. They out here spreading rumors to undermine your credibility. Defamation of character. So you speaking your truth. You're being liberated. And they're trying to deny allegations and claims. And trying to defame your credibility. Because you're speaking truth. You shedding the light on this fake religious Christian group. Harnessing you through electronics, sending energy weapons or electronic surveillance, trying to inflict physical or psychological harm. They even trying to harvest your energy through your electronics when they watch you. Watch you. I'm doing a personal reading while they watch me. It says this could have happened 6 months or to 6 years ago. So I started going through something with my upstairs neighbor 6 years ago. Somebody's trying to rewrite my story because they mad that I'm healing the right way. So this karmic friend and this ex-boyfriend is trying to rewrite my story from what they did because I'm healing the right way. This person mumbles in their breath and they mumble under their breath and smiles in their face, but wanting your energy like it's a TV show. Watching my energy. So they watching me like I'm a TV show. They out here mumbling under their breath while they're watching me, but smiling with a smile on their face in front of other people. Like they're not bothered, but they stay watching me like they're TV, like you watching me now. You didn't like the video, so you're the troll watching. Or you a karmic copycat that's trying to copy off my energy to see. Let's see. Let's read her energy while she's reading. Anybody that's trying to feed off of me, are you going to lose your foundation? I'm just going to keep reminding you of that. We got in Vogue message. It says, before you can read me. Oh, shit. Look at that. 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 I just said this. Before you can read me, you got to learn how to see me. I said, free your mind, and the rest will follow. Be colorblind. Don't be so shallow. There's a mother energy that could be a witch or warlock that's shallow. They're colorblind. They don't know how to free their mind. They're trying to read you, but they can't even see you, collective. See, I keep forgetting that this is my personal reading, and I always keep doing it as a collective reading. Yeah, this person is trying to read me, but they can't even see me. They were so eager to win, they didn't realize they were losing the entire time. Yeah, so, yep. This gang society club that they're part of, hey. I'm not even going to pull no more from this deck. So basically, they were in my lane trying to drive me insane. And they lost the game because they lame. Oh. Remix. Yeah, they were trying to drive me crazy. They were trying to drive me crazy. They were trying to get me to go crazy. I just finished reprimanding, because that's what I'm going to call it, reprimanding the upstairs neighbors last night. Because I'm like, y'all still doing it? I don't get it. I said, God is giving you a chance. If he hasn't taken your life already, that means he's giving you a chance. Why are you still doing what you're doing? Why do you think that you're going to defeat me? You're not going to defeat me. You're not going to beat me. Recorded them. As soon as I went to go lay down, they want to freaking do their thing. I recorded them. They gave themselves away. And I told them that I was recording them. But do they believe me? They don't believe in me. So I'm like, okay, give yourself away. Incriminate yourself, stupid. I'm letting you know I'm recording you. And I have to let you know that I'm recording you. So just in case I need to use this in a court of law, it can be used. Because I'm making you aware that you're being recorded. If you want to do what you're doing, knowing that you're being recorded, then okay, do what you're doing while you're knowing that you're being recorded. Just know that when I take you to court, when this goes to court, when I see you in court, this will be provided as evidence and documentation. So thank you for the ammo and handing me your own weapon so that I can use against you. So you thought that you were going to use my past against me? You were going to think that you were going to use what I say against me? You cannot, because I literally have physical proof that I could use against you. And you still did whatever you did on camera. Still threatened my life, still try to comfort me, still did all this shit. And while I'm letting you know that you're being recorded, y'all people didn't care. I remind you all the time that I will record you if I feel something suspicious. So if you say something stupid, that's on you. To think that there might not be a recording by my door, if you're standing by my door, or if you're harassing me in the middle of the night making noise, please understand, don't ever think that I'm just wasting time in my house, not paying attention to nothing, or not paying attention to my surroundings, because I am. Y'all slept on me. I don't think y'all should be sleeping on me anymore. You don't know what kind of proof or documentation I have against you. Y'all really don't know what I recorded, y'all. The many times the motherfuckers is hovering in front of my door. I bought a microphone just to stick on the ceiling to record the upstairs neighbors when I had a little hole on my ceiling because I was fucking banging back in the ceiling, so I created a hole in my ceiling when doing that. And when I had a microphone at the time, and I used to stick my microphone in that hole and record when they were doing the talking loud and doing all that shit. I will record them. They don't know what I record. They don't know what secrets that I have of them that I got of them talking. None of them. They don't know. And I keep trying to tell you, y'all really don't know what I don't or do got, what I do or don't have. So they thought a bitch was stupid up in here. They thought I was dumb, naive, didn't know what to do, didn't know how to fight back. They're stupid. They thought if anybody really actually really knows me, especially from my past, anybody that actually fucking knows me, they know that I was never a punk ass bitch. Ever. If you actually grew up with me and you're from my past childhood, you should have known better to attack me. I was never a punk bitch back then. I don't know why you thought I would be one as an adult if I was not one as a child. I was never a punk as a child. Why would you think? Because a person has problems in their life throughout as they grow up, that somebody's gonna go from not being a punk to being a punk as an adult. That's stupid. That's ass backwards. That's ass backwards. If I stood up for myself back then, if I was beating up my bullies back then, when I was getting bullied back then as a child, what makes you think that I was not going to stand up for myself as a fucking adult? Why would I revert backwards and not stick up for myself? I did it when I was younger. I stood up for myself when I was younger. I fought back to the bullies when I was younger. I put hands on bullies when I was younger. Yes, I did. Female or male. Why would anyone think, if they actually fucking knew me, that I was a punk ass? I was never a punk ass bitch. Ever. I grew up in the South Bronx, baby. There ain't nothing punk about me. I don't fear none of y'all bitches. I grew up listening to gunshots right on the corner of where I live. A lot of people that I know passing away. I grew up with crackheads and cokeheads and dopeheads and tecatos in my building. I lived a rough life in a rough neighborhood. Who the fuck you think you was gonna come in my life and think that you gonna disrupt something and I was gonna crumble and fucking fall, bitch? I grew up in the fucking trenches, bitch. I literally grew up in a building 666. Let's be real. Who you coming for? So whoever came to you from my past and tricked you and lied to your ass knew that they couldn't come for me. They couldn't defeat me. You know why? Because they tried before and they couldn't do it. So they decided to get a group to do it for them. They tricked you into attacking me because they knew that they couldn't do it. That's the lie that they forgot. That's the what they missed. That's the information, the miscommunication that they didn't tell you. That they tried to attack me on their own and didn't succeed. And this is why they decided to lie and bring everybody in to use their energy and their power to attack me because they don't got no fucking magic. They lost their gifts when they decided to attack me in the shadows. So now they go and seek everybody else that got gifts that are karmic gifted people. Because just because you're not karmic, just because you of the light don't mean you only gifted. You could be gifted and be a dark person. Okay? So they go out and they seek out karmic energy, low vibing energy, and use their powers to attack me. And then those people lose their powers and their gifts, and they wonder why. Why? Because the person lied to you. The person left out one clue that they tried and they failed. And that they knew they couldn't come for me. That they knew that I was protected. They was never going to succeed. They was never going to win. They knew that they was never going to win. They already knew the outcome of this. And they still tried anyway. But tried to use other people to do it for them. What's up, Tro? You watching? How long you going to stay before you bounce? You don't like what I'm being said? You don't like what's being said? I don't think you do. Again, so desperate to win, you didn't realize you were losing this entire time. From the fucking moment you decided to attack me. They out here trying to sacrifice you, but they actually sacrificing themselves because I'm untouchable. Too eager to win, didn't realize they were losing instead. The first card and the last card. I'm untouchable, and you've been losing this entire time. This karmic friend of mine, I don't have no more friends, so this karmic ex-friend of mine, an ex-boyfriend, a religious figure, this mother energy, a witch or a warlock that's a part of a gang, a society, or organization. Mm-hmm. They're in the Ten of Wands. They're very burdened, feeling the pressure. Walls is caving in. A lot on the shoulder because they got to take accountability for all the lies that they spread, all the magic they were doing for the past 6 years. 6 months to 6 years they've been doing this. My upstairs neighbor's been fucking with me for the past 6 years. That's when they got here. That's when my upstairs neighbors got here 6, 7 years ago. Yeah, 5 of Cups in the reverse. Somebody wanted you sick. They're in the 10 of Wands because you're not in the 5 of Cups. They're in the 10 of Wands because you're not in the 5 of Cups. You're not sick. You're not burdened. You're not stressed out. You're not depressed. You're not going through anything. Yeah, 8 of Wands energy because something has just went back to this star energy that's in the reverse. There's a star that's in the reverse. Somebody's in the 10 of Wands. This karmic friend is in the 10 of Wands with this ex-boyfriend and all these other people because you're not sick. And whatever they were sending to, because you're not sick, because I'm not sick, excuse me. Because I'm not sick, I'm not depressed, I'm not weighed down. Something's going back to these people. The star in the reverse. These people that want to have the spotlight. Yeah, Ace of Swords. They got to walk away. 8 of Cups. Yeah. Confirmation. Something is coming down on these people. The law. Ace of Swords represents some type of law. Judgment. Some truth. Yeah, and they got an 8 of Cups. They got to walk away from the situation. Page of Wands in the reverse. The Devil. This is your rival enemy that can no longer be in this cocky energy anymore. This devil energy can no longer celebrate no more with the 3 of Cups in the reverse. This Queen of Pentacles that's in the reverse. They no longer receiving this offer, 4 of Cups. Whatever they thought they were getting, they're not getting. Because they were in this 5 of Swords energy with you, collective. A lot of adversity, battle, conflict, confusion, deception, oppression. Yeah, now somebody's fucking 8 of Coins. Whatever they were working real hard on, they're not gaining anything. They were really working hard on having you in this 9 of Wands energy, but you're not in the 9 of Wands energy. And because you're not in this Knight of Wands energy, somebody can no longer move forward. Six of Swords in the reverse, they cannot move forward because they cannot keep you trapped. Eight of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, they're not getting no new hope, no new beginning. A Six of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, this Queen of fucking Wands in the reverse. Because you're balanced. Temperance energy and you're getting your wish fulfillment. Ace of Wands. And because something's being put to an end with this death. You're gaining your Two of Cups, collective. You're still gaining your Two of Cups. And somebody is weak. Somebody was still, yeah. Somebody was trying to Knight of Swords you, but they're too weak to attack your Two of Cups. Somebody can't even come after your Two of Cups anymore. Your union, your whatever it is that's coming in for you, that you have, they can't even attack you. Somebody was trying to attack your Two of Cups energy, but they're weak with this strength in the reverse. They don't have no strength. Yeah, they in the fight. I'm telling you, somebody that was in a competition with you. Five of Wands energy, a Queen of Swords that's in the reverse. Because collective, you are the sun. And this Page of Swords is in the reverse. This person that's not loving, caring, kind, Queen of Cups energy in the reverse. Page of Cups energy in the reverse. They're all up in their emotions. Because somebody, Seven of Pentacles, somebody was trying to harvest off of you. They cannot harvest. Yeah, somebody was trying to have you under judgment. Whatever seeds you were growing, they were trying to have you under judgment. Yeah, but you're still getting your Wheel of Fortune. And somebody's having a tower. There's going to be an ending for a new beginning. Confirmation with the Siren. Somebody's having a tower. The Ace of Cups is not filling up. Ace of Cups twice, back to back. Ay, ay, ay. Something is definitely not coming in for this person that was attacking me, for these people that were attacking me. Somebody that was trying to rewrite my story, defame my character, because they out here trying to deny allegations and claims that they are part of some type of coven, sex, cult, religious group that are out here harvesting energy and sacrificing people, trying to swap out souls, trying to be them for their energy, for their destiny, so they can copycat them. And these evil entities, they're calling on evil entities to do this. And them same evil entities are playing a trick. Remember when I did the reading early? Oh, no, I didn't do that earlier. The first reading came out. Maybe the first reading was my energy. But I did a reading before this, and I used some demon cards, some low vibe cards, and some demons came out, and they're playing a cruel game with them. Whatever they're using this demonic energy for, this low vibing energy for, is not working. It's not working. It's not working. Whatever they're using the devil for, or whatever they're in this devil energy doing, it's not working out for them. Yeah, they're in the Two of Wands. They're in the Two of Wands. I swear to God, another double card back to back. They're in the Two of Wands and you're not. Two of Wands in the reverse. You're having a new beginning, the Fool, while they're having a Tower. They're in the Two of Wands while you're having a new beginning, the Fool, and you're not in the Two of Wands and they're having a Tower. That's how it comes. That's what's coming out. They're in the Two of Wands while you're having a new beginning. You're not in the Two of Wands and they're having a Tower. While you're having a Two of... Let's do this again. This is a tongue twister. Let's do this again. They're in the Two of Wands while you're in this Fool energy having a new beginning. You're not twisted in anything. You're not in the Two of Wands and they're having a Tower. So because you're not in this Two of Wands, they're having a Tower and you're having a new beginning. So the Two of Wands came out back to back and the Ace of Cups in the reverse came out back to back. So their cup won't be filling. Their cup is very empty. This King of Cups energy, that's a rival energy, that's a Page of Wands. You're getting justice. Well, I'm getting justice, excuse me. I'm getting justice, collective, because I was enlightened hangman in the reverse. I knew what was going on. I knew what was going on, that they wanted me to be in some type of Five of Pentacles energy. I don't know why every time I do a personal reading, I keep forgetting that I'm doing a personal reading and then I read it like it's a collective energy. That's because I'm not the only one that's doing this. That's why. Now, I'm the only one doing it. I'm not the only one that's going through this, doing this. I'm not the only one they doing this to, is how that was supposed to come out. There's a lot of, I'm not gonna say, I don't know how many, but there are a lot of people that I've came across, and this could be copycat energy, but who knows? Because like I said, they copycat wannabes. So you don't know who's being genuine with their situation or who's being fake. But a lot of these readers that be popping up on my energy, sometimes I watch them, sometimes I don't. But it's like they be going through the same, like literally, like the same thing that I'm dealing with, a next door neighbor, upstairs neighbor. And I'm like, are y'all copycat energy? Or y'all actually going through it? And if y'all actually going through it, do y'all have any documentation or proof? Because I know I got proof of my harassment and me going through what I'm going through with my neighbors and my situation, as far as my neighbor community situation going on. And I got proof from online issues as well, because I screenshot the shit. A motherfucker want to bring problems to me. Like, oh, let's screenshot that bitch. Just in case I gotta use it against you. So I got receipts of me being fucked with online and offline. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, these people sometimes that I run across, I'll be like, are you copycat? Are you really going on? And then sometimes I don't bother to watch their whole channel or all their videos. Because, like, I don't know. And me, all my shit is on one channel. My readings are in this channel. My documentation of me being harassed is on this channel. And the first channel that I created, it just has my upstairs neighbor harassment. And then I created this channel to do the readings. I wasn't going to put my harassment on this channel, but I didn't feel like switching between channels to do it. So I just put it on this channel because it's the same purpose. It served the same purpose. If it wasn't for my spirituality, I would not know what's going on. I would not have known that the harassment was organized. I would have just thought that it was just unruly neighbors that just don't like me. But it turns out that it's organized crime, harassment, that people are being paid to harass me. So at the end of the day, if it wasn't for my spirituality, I would not be here this day. I wouldn't be alive. Honestly, I wouldn't. And I truly believe that. I wouldn't. If it wasn't for me believing that I'm being guided. And I always knew that I was being guided spiritually. And if it wasn't for me listening and pay attention to the signs, and that I'm a person that pay attention. I'm a person of signs. I'm trying to figure out how to say that. But I'm a person that I pay attention to the little things around me. Because everything is a message. God speaks to you. Angels speak to you through everything. Through ads, through music, through whatever you see, through numbers, anything. Outside, even if you come across and you walk by and you hear somebody have a conversation, it might be a message in there that you just don't even realize that you could have asked the question a while ago or yesterday or earlier, and you're being answered by a passing conversation or listening to somebody's conversation that's passing by. You never know how you're going to receive your message. The Spirit's going to give you a message any way, form, or shape that they can, that your ears can understand. Hey, that rhymes. So pay attention to the signs all around you, everywhere. In the sirens, in the birds, in the actions, in the animals around you, the way they're acting around you when you pass them by, in the traffic, the way it is. If something seems like it's dead and it begins busy, do you understand? If something seems busy and it slows down, things like that. Just it's just pay attention. And I pay attention. I do. So, collective. That was my personal reading because somebody was doing some spell work onto me, 3444. And the people that were doing the spell work on me were a karmic friend, an ex-boyfriend, religious figure, a mother energy, a witch or warlock. I mean, I could go deeper. Let's see what comes out. They nasty. Because I'm true and faithful. They thought they could make me vulnerable. They need to go heal. They nasty and they need to go heal. Yeah, the one trick pony ran out of tricks and now they sick. Yeah, they sick. They need to go heal themselves. Yeah, it's what I don't see. So it's what I don't see. I don't see that they're sick. So I'm not seeing that they're sick. I really don't see, because I don't really see nobody. I say to myself, what's this popping up? This is present. In the present moment, it's happening. They no longer serve a purpose. And they lost grip of reality. This wild witch is having car problems. And someone's heart feels like it's being torn out. They're no longer in sync. Yeah, someone's travel plan have been impacted. Because what they're doing is not working. Ooh, you saw that? Yeah, they being wild. They being casted out. You saw that, collective? You saw how that car flip mode popped out of the motherfucking bloop. Yeah, collective. This person is they no longer serve a purpose. They ran out of tricks. Now they sick. They need to go heal themselves and stop worrying about attacking me and making me vulnerable when they're the ones that's vulnerable. They could have been trying to run. They could have been trying to escape, because it says somebody travel plans have been impacted. A storm is coming. So somebody could have been trying to run, escape, and they can't. It's not working. They're having car problems. Somebody's car is fucked up because they were causing car problems in my energy. They were stopping forward movement in my energy. Somebody in my energy has car problems. That's because they were sending car problems to them. So now they have car problems because they were trying to stop my forward movement, or anybody connected to me that's helping me to help me in my forward movement. They were causing problems and car problems in their energy. So now this person they don't have a car. Their car don't work. And they're being casted out because they have lost the grip of the reality. It's something that I don't see. I don't see that they have lost the grip of reality and that somebody's in their feelings and they're casted out. This is something that I'm not seeing. It's behind closed doors. It's hidden from me. Well, it's no longer hidden from me because the energy is telling me that this person is casted out and they have lost the grip of reality. So the spirit is telling me that somebody could be depressed, having anxiety, nervous. I did feel nervous energy in my energy earlier. So somebody's nervous because whatever they did to me is not working. And yesterday I had a good laugh before going to sleep. Yesterday I was laughing at my upstairs neighbors. Oh my goodness. I was so laughing so hard. So hard. So hard. Because it's like, you still doing it, nigga? You still doing it, nigga? You want to pass away, stupid? Is that what you want to happen to you? Because that's what's going to happen to you. And it's going to happen to you because you don't want to stop. Not because nobody's doing spell work onto you. Because whatever you're doing it to yourself. You casting death magic and doing death magic. You're doing it on yourself because I'm not going to be the one that's going to pass away. So whatever they're sending, look, lame. Whatever they're sending is going to go back. It's going to happen to them. I tried to tell him this yesterday. Wasting my breath because they're still going to do what they're going to do. Summon. They were summoning something. See? But they want to keep on doing. Yeah, they were in my lane trying to summon something. To have my work community in the reverse. They were trying to stop my money, mess with my finances. So I don't make money. Because they jealous. Yeah, poisoning my energy. These snakes. They were lying on my name, false advertisement, and they're getting casted out. Look, it came out, sacral chakra attacks. I'm talking about my upstairs neighbor. So my upstairs neighbor could be the one that was doing my sacral chakra attacks. Confirmation. I just said it could be my upstairs neighbors that were doing sacral chakra attacks, and then I got a notification on my phone. They feeling haunted. Or they doing this for a social status, and spirit is walking amongst us. I'm telling you, the synchronicities, yo. The synchronicities. It be the synchronicities for me. The synchronicities and the confirmations. A dysfunctional family attacking my sacral chakra. Everything is being returned to sender. Because by day they one way, by night they another. They pretend to be good people and they're not. Look, chakra attacks. They're attacking my chakras. Because they wanted to come up. They put me in the freezer. They were trying to freeze my way because they wanted to come up and they're trying to attack my chakras. They got no lives. It says, I'm high potential and they underestimated me. And I'm unbothered, unfazed, and uninterested in what they're doing. Try to cause delays. Because I have high potential and they underestimated me. Confirmation. Yeah, now they're feeling alone. Because whatever secret love affair they would do, what they were having, is got exposed. They corny. And whatever they're doing is getting rejected. Our aunt related to them is going to have a fatal ending for this graveyard magic they did in my current home and work community. Yo! The dark don't want anything to do with them anymore. So somebody was working with an aunt that was related to them, or aunt that was related to me. Measures are being taken, collective. Trying to disrupt my energy failed. Yeah, they were spiritually organ harvesting. It came out. Entrapment. Trying to get me entrapped. They're entrapped. A father related. So you got aunt related, father related. Siphon untamed energy. Now they can't handle the power backlash. They can't handle the heat, collective. They can't handle my energy. They feeling depleted, anorexic, and malnourished. Yeah, they got no more cards to play. They out of moves. Now, and they could be praying, and their prayers are falling on deaf ears because they're karmic. A karmic woman. If they don't confess, their life will be a mess, and they stress out. They have to confess about them being wicked. This Brady Bunch gang being wicked with the Brady Bunch gang and the combined family. They have to confess that they were being wicked with a family, attacking me with a family. They were corny in childhood energy. Ex-lover and family involvement. See, with a dysfunctional family. Look, they got to come clean to the judicial system. They got to confess to the judicial system because they're getting an undesired outcome. They're getting beat up by their own energy. All I'm doing is splitting the deck. This fire starter is getting beat up by their own energy. They're about to meet their demise. Yeah, they got breathing problems. They got health problems. And they were out here also doing spiritual sexual abuse. They were astral. They were graping me in the spirit. Yeah, they can't avoid the truth. That no weapons formed against me will prosper. And that I'm getting my justice. All I'm doing is splitting the deck. And I'm not even going to do it no more. Because I don't want to keep doing it to these fucking karmics that think they're going to hide some fucking truth. Like I said, trap house. I don't want to keep doing it to the karmics. Wasted energy in the trap house. Death becomes them. You have a swampy smell. Because you was in childlike behavior. Because you're a heathen. Breath stank from all the lies you told. You don't have no divine magic. You out here trying to hack. Yeah, trying to stop time magic. Because you have a dissociative identity disorder. You don't know who you are. Yeah, you trying to get me fired. Yeah, but I'm unbothered, unfazed, and uninterested in what you're doing. You can't get me fired. Yeah, you overstepping your boundaries. And everyone who knows the truth, the secrets are revealed. Then you try to put a policy insurance on me. You committed some type of fraud, scam. Uh-oh, everybody knows that you actually paid for pay and that you're a crazy energy vampire that didn't listen. In one ear, out the other. Everybody love a comeback. They see my comeback because I ain't not going nowhere. And they see that you're undivine masculine feminine energy that's pocket watching me. Energy, don't lie. Yeah, you're rebelling and challenging authority, and now you're under judgment. There's no way in hell that that's gonna come out like that. And fucking the information. There's no way that this is gonna come out if this is not spirit. Rebelling and challenging authority under judgment. The informant plan failed. Hello, come on, spirit. Let's speak to them. Spirit, put it on them. They lost the grip of reality. Yeah, now somebody's trying to set the record straight. This person that got a strange smell, that they're nervous. Someone feels like their heart is coming out their chest because they're nervous. Yeah, because this business offer is off the table. They're not getting no money. Yeah, they was holding meetings about some type of money. Doing alchemy in these meetings. Yeah, now they're about to have a tragic ending. I don't know why every time I say ending, it comes out ending. They're going to have a tragic ending happening. What's this I want to fail? Because the moon magic left a big mess and they're trying to clean up, and traces have left a big mess. They left a big mess. Evidence was found. Trying to blind me. Evidence was found about this false advertisement. And the illusion is on them. They're clueless. Something that they did in the past. For money, being materialistic. They're having tragic endings. That energy don't lie. That's all the cards that was behind that tragic ending card. I tell you no lie, evidence was fucking found, collective. And they got themselves in a sticky situation. I am done pulling. Because if I keep on, and the spirit is going to continue to spill the tea. They were trying to bind me to karma. These snakes. Spirit is going to keep exposing them. Their electronics is tapped. They were so desperate to win that their secret love affair is getting exposed. I'm not pulling no more. So you want to keep doing spell work on me? You nervous and you under judgment, but you want to still do spell work on me. You rebelling and challenging authority. You're under judgment and you're nervous, but you're still doing spell work. You're still trying to cause delays. You're still trying to cause problems. But you out here under judgment. And I know that you're under judgment. You're desperate to win. You're a crazy energy vampire that's nervous. These crazy energy vampires are nervous because they're a bunch of low lives. I keep telling you, if I split the deck and I keep going, the spirit is going to keep fucking trashing them. Spirit is going to keep trashing these karmics. Wow. Look, I'm not even lying to you. I swear to God. Shall perish. Going outside. They going outside, collective. Look, wow, I'm telling you. They've been backed into a corner. They out here trying to make negotiations. They having sleepless nights and restless days. A group of people, Revenant, a group of people who are having sleepless days and restless nights. Yeah, this group of people that collaborated with others. Going through a bloodbath because the lies are unfolding and they were on a journey to Nowhereville. Look, a storm is coming because they thought they were too legit to fucking quit. Come on, spirit. Failed mission. Because they're dealing with unhealed trauma. This murder for hire. Chi magic in the reverse. Fights is happening. They're imbalanced. Their chi is imbalanced. They don't got no chi. Now they want to attack. They attacked a healer out of spite. I'm that healer. They're in survival mode now because the devil of deeds will bring them karma indeed, and they're experiencing the wrath of God. Come on, man. This copy, paste, and post trolls. I'm done for real. I'm done for real. I'm done for real. Judicial system. They got problem with they got problem with the judicial system. A cousin related to me can have problem with the judicial system because they try to siphon my energy. They're ungodly. They need to be on medication. It says they got no more cards to play. They don't got no more moves. And if they don't confess, their life will be a mess. They stressed out because they being looked into. Yeah, unable to escape this karma. Because someone was on their high horse and now they feel like a jackass. They were being used to cause havoc. A bunch of circus clowns. I'm done, for real. I'm fucking for real, for real. In an online community, I'm fucking done. I really am done, for real. Because if I keep on doing it, if I keep on pulling cards, the spirit is just going to keep on exposing them. So we're going to end it because I'm already on hour. And I'm going to keep on. I felt like somebody was doing spell work on me, and they were all doing this for opportunities. And my phone is dying anyway. Jar spells for opportunities. I'm not for sale. They were trying to sell me. They can't sell me. They're in their feelings, and they fear of risk. They didn't want to change. They put me in the dirt, but God made dirt, and dirt don't hurt. The illusion is on them. They're clueless, and I'm running laps around these karmics that live in my current work or home situation. It says, let sleeping dogs lay they doom. And they were out here playing with my devices, causing interference, and said they wake up and go to sleep doing spell work. Aunt related came out again. Cousin related, aunt related, for some type of heirloom. Somebody that's related to me by a marriage. So this is an aunt or a cousin that's related to me by a marriage. They're not even my blood relatives. They're going outside. These circus clowns. I'm done, for real. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. Because more people are gonna keep coming out, the more I keep tapping in. Yeah, because this is messy energy. That's why. This is why. If I keep pulling, more stuff is gonna keep coming out because this is messy. This is messy ass energy. There's a lot of people doing what they doing to me because they jealous for money. They're money hungry and greedy. And cold-hearted. Confirmation with the car honk. A cold-hearted cousin that's related to me. Look at that. A cold-hearted cousin that's related to me that has a fraudulent business. Their fraudulent business is in reverse and they're learning karmic lessons. A karmic woman is a karmic woman that's a cousin. Their birthday could be in November. Fuck a. I have a cousin that's born in November. She's karmic as fuck. And I know she has done spell work. And I know she's one that's doing spell work. She has a fraudulent business. She commits tax fraud. Siren's confirmation that this is the cousin that I'm talking about. This is not only my cousin, but this is my god sister. So in the spiritual realm, she's going to come up as a sister, not a cousin. The childhood trauma. This cousin of mine is dealing with some childhood trauma. I know she's dealing with something. And the cat's out the bag and the genie's about to be put back in the lamp. So, right now, I'm ending this. They were out here doing womb magic. She was out here doing womb magic because she don't have no... The tables have turned. This divination, witchcraft. She's being humble. Look, cousin not related in the reverse. That means cousin related to me. From my past work, home, community, torment and torture me. Now they feeling lonely. This shallow how was doing this for money. Transactions. Sirens getting louder. Karmic lessons being destroyed. Cousin related November. Karmic woman. I swear to God. Cousin related karmic woman November. They're born in November. I have a cousin born in November. Ear itching. Ear itches, sirens. So now my cousin just got revealed. Measures are being taken against this cousin. Because she's being a spiritual spy. And attacked me out of spite. She wanted my blood to be freed. There's about to be some type of confession. Because this person was a professional idiot. Scammers. They're a scammer. Scamming a healer. Trying to scam me. Yeah, they can't avoid the truth. Because the informant plan failed. With this tax fraud. They have resentment. Because evidence was found. Dumb and Dumber. This ex-lover's family involvement. Out here trying to make bargains and deals. But they stinky. They have a strange smell. They can have an STD. Syphilis. They stink because of the STD that they have. They lacking common sense. Their magic has been rendered powerless. And this was a journey to Nowhereville. Attacking my chakras. They stuck in a rut for being a spiritual slut. The devil is sick for trying to be slick, being a trick prick. They lost all their power. When they put me in the dirt, and God made dirt, but the dirt don't hurt. So they lost all their power when they put me in the dirt. This is currently happening now. Whatever they did in the past events that happened in the past, something's happened to them now. To this aunt related to me or somebody else. Snakes. They're addicts. That shall perish. And they were stubborn. Ooh, they were stubborn. This aunt that's related to me by marriage. So again, I forgot. Related to me by marriage. They're not my blood aunt. They're married in my family. And they aren't able to escape this karma. They were trying to cause an eviction. But I've been upgraded. And people are talking about them now. Somebody might step forward. Yeah, about the crimes that were committed. Solar sacred attacks. Somebody that's in a forced marriage. Got an attitude. So more people kept coming out. Yeah, they have a fake business. They mad. They don't like that a healer is at peace. They don't like that I'm at peace presently. This person is in an abusive relationship. They being casted out. They got tangled up in the situation. We got hydromancy in the reverse. Opportunities in the reverse. Saddle up is about to get bumpy for this aunt related dark worker snake that's related to me by marriage. Out here trying to make negotiations. They getting cut off. Snip, snip, cut. They're about to meet a demise. Settlement deadline. Tried to get me fired. There was a settlement deadline for them to try to get me fired. For them to stop me from doing what I'm doing, that's not going to happen. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. You cannot get me to do, yeah, they wanted me to get it. They wanted me to stop doing something in the industry, which is my tarot reading, because they're a broke ass. They stutter and mumble. Abuser. It says they addicts, right? It says sober or in recovery. Somebody needs to sober up or they're in recovery. Somebody could be missing a body part. Unfiltered. Unattractive and unappealing. So they got a nasty mouth. And they're not as sexy or attractive. And they stutter and mumble. They can have tattoo piercings or noticeable scar. Or they can have freckles or have a birthmark. They're obsessed and infatuated. Collective, I am done. 59:59. We just hit the 1 hour mark exactly. So I'm out of here, collective. Peace out. Thank you for listening to me as I reveal, expose these people in my life. They think that I'm not gifted, but I pick up on everything that they fucking doing and then they get exposed on this fucking table. So on that note, I'm out of here. I see y'all later with a collective reading. I'm going to go put something in my stomach. Peace out.